just want a quick thought of the weekend from y'all too. Blue?
Yeah, I think that there's always this. There was this sense for me of like, maybe this is just going to be one of those years that's going to be wide open, a little overreaction. You see Duncanville at 1-1, Allen at 1-1. But the thoughts we're a long ways still from seeing these guys again October 11th, and even further away from the start of the season, even though we're going to feel like it's going to get here quickly. I think just kind of like the overreaction part is like, okay, as we move into San Antonio talk, and we're going to get down to San Antonio, who's going to step up? What's that team that's going to just kind of go out there and dominate? And so I think that's a little bit of the overreaction because it's just so early. So,
Lyndon, what about you?
Yeah, I feel like the basketball community in Dallas especially was ready for this event. I mean, if you look, it didn't matter where you were at Duncanville Fieldhouse. There were packed sidelines, packed bleachers, and it wasn't just parents. It felt like a lot of, just fans of the game, neutral, just there to watch high-level basketball. And that's something that I feel like, they were kind of ready for this, like itching to get back, itching to see these teams, the first look at Duncanville, Allen, North Crowley, the top teams, at the New Look Faith family, at Parrish, at all these high-level programs that were at this event. And a lot of those teams showed out, and we'll get into that, not just with this GASO cast, but also in the newsletter this Friday.
Yeah, what I'll say, it's never a flex to get all the top schools to play in fall events just because they have to play somewhere. So I'll never walk around and be like, look at all the teams GASO got. But I've always realized that when they come to GASO, there's a little different level of intensity, in my opinion. We try to put on the best matchups we can. We try to start to just set the stage for what the season is going to look like. And like you said, like the city came out. We can't do this without the fans of basketball and DFW for this weekend. They came out and created a real environment that it was undeniable how elite it was. I posted some pictures of that North Crowley Duncanville game, and it was wall to wall. And if you've been around high school basketball in Texas for a while, and you've been at Duncanville Fieldhouse, you remember those days when it was just absolutely loaded and you couldn't stand anywhere. So awesome weekend.